It's like there's 100 things that you can do, but sadness comes from the perceived lack of options, not lack of options, from the perceived lack of options. And so one of the difficult parts of living in general, and so somebody asked for a definition, I'll give you one, is that if you feel sad right now, it's because sadness comes from a perceived lack of options. It's why it feels so hopeless, because you don't know what to do. And typically you don't know what to do because you have defined rules that you arbitrarily have chosen to live by. You have seen consequences that are bearable as unbearable. You say these nevers, these absolutes, it would be impossible for me. But of course that's not true. What it really means is that you are unwilling to make a trade. When you are sad or you feel bad about your existing circumstance, the question to ask is, what trade am I knowingly or unknowingly unwilling to make? It's like there's 100 things that you can do, but sadness comes from the perceived lack of options, not lack of options, from the perceived lack of options. And so the big point here is that you can create options for yourself by changing the trades that you're willing to make. I think to myself, like, what trades am I unwilling to make? What impossibilities am I claiming are impossible but aren't? And then what is the consequence of that? Because fear only exists in the vague, not in the specific. And I think when we frame those things in the specific, all of a sudden these fears we have around the decisions, the actions we know we need to take but aren't, all of a sudden begin to melt away. And I think that is where the chains we put on ourselves get broken.